We had 3 shutdowns since the system's just decided to shut down. What's cool down there is all the signatures on the walls. So we made it to our campsite. The next one at Big Meadows Campground. We're about 1,000 feet higher than we were before.
About 3,500 feet.
Yeah.
Kind of close to the center of the park.
Lots of ums.
So, hey. Yeah, unlike the last park, which seemed empty, this one, when we came in, said it was full.
Yeah.
So.
And there's more campers around us here at this one. Really nice showers, not cheap though. They're $5 for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But they have heat lamps in there and stuff, so it was comfortable.
Yeah.
Clean.
And you can't do less than 5 minutes. You have to do 5 minutes at least.
Right. Which is different. Like Canada.
Or no, 10 minutes at least, and it's $5.
Yeah. Canada was
free
for theirs. But we can't complain. Veteran service disabled vets, you do get like $15 a night is what they charge you. If
you get half off.
If you have the lifetime access pass. So we're up here about 1,000 feet higher than we were at the other campground. It was really creepy with the cloud cover just rolling in here, the fog.
Yeah, we could barely see like from our site to the next site, is like the fog rolled in that Stephen King movie.
Yeah. So while it was creepy at the other one because there were people there, this one was just kind of creepy just because of the cloud cover. But all settled in.
Sun's finally
trying to
come out.
Fighting to come out. It's supposed to be nice tomorrow. We've got some hikes planned for the next few days.
Yep.
We did used to hike a lot. Got to get back to some of that a little bit again.
And conveniently, these hikes we can do right from the campground.
Right. So a couple waterfalls and stuff we're going to check out. Probably going to spend the rest of the afternoon just editing and doing some of that kind of stuff.
And then hopefully we're going to get a fire and cook outside tonight, since this is the first night we've been able to do that where we had firewood.
Right. Yeah, we didn't have firewood the first night. They didn't actually have any at the camp area, and we didn't realize the camp store was 2 miles away, or we could have driven and gotten that first. But live and learn. So a tip for you, if you are going to Matthews Arm, just go 2 miles south of the campground, and there's the Elkway. Something like that.
Elk Wallow.
That place that has firewood that you can get there.
Yep.
And other things. Nice, clean, just like the other one. They do have bear boxes if you are tenting out here or have other stuff, because there is bear in the area and other wildlife around.
They make you sign a waiver that you're going to properly store your food.
Yeah.
We got to get to work.
We do. Our setup's been working out well, like we said. As you saw in our other video last week, I think, hopefully. Not sure what order these will come out in, as I always say. And you can see the table Vicky made and the setup for editing. So we walked up to Black Rock, up near the lodge. I don't know how well you can hear us with the wind a little bit. I'll show you some of the views.
Yeah, the wind's been consistent all day, but we started off with windy, miserable rain, and now we have this instead, which is so much better.
You can see behind us, this is the high point at Big Meadows Campground. I know we're in the shadow here. 3720 feet, I believe. And part of the AT, it's right around here where you can pick up too. I just wanted to stop.
Enjoy the view?
Yeah. Smell the roses, as they said. Or take it all in. Off to
a waterfall?
Down Dark Hollows Falls.
Yeah.
A little
We're
out
on
and back.
Something story.
Story?
I can tell you, I have this handy dandy thing on paper called a map.
It's an easy hike, but unlike most hikes, you climb down
Story of the forest.
Oh, Story of the forest.
Oh, that's why, because there's little signs you can read.
Yeah. So we gotta hike down, unlike most hikes where you hike, other than flat hikes, where you hike up and then back down. This, you hike down to the falls, then you gotta hike back up.
Well, they said almost every hike in the park is like that, because you're
you're
starting
up
from the road, which is up, versus starting from the
bottom.
Yeah, starting from the ridge. Here's a whole awful lot. Nothing is going to get better. It's not.
The Lorax. I'm gonna go pay attention to the hike.
But it's kind of nice.
A face plant.
Well, this isn't like our stuff at home with roots and giant rocks. It's like a gravel trail.
Yeah. Well, we made it down to Dark Hollows Falls. Don't be fooled, depending on which way you're coming. If you come from the trailhead and down, there's a sign. You think there's a little bit of falls, but this is obviously much bigger. Would you say it's like 70 feet?
Yeah, I think so.
And like there's a sign up farther that says, 1,000 feet to Lower Falls Viewpoint. So you just got to keep going. There's a bit of a
some stairs.
Stairs and hike out, so just be mindful of that if you got knee issues or stuff, but there's folks of all ages down here. Definitely worth it, especially at the end if you want to stick your feet in the cold water and cool off a little bit. So this was supposed to be a 0 day, but Bertha had some other plans, or at least we have Volta Gen power system, and it happened, we've had 3 shutdowns that the system's just decided to shut down.
Even though we're at 90%.
The first faults were if there's a low, one of the cells is low, and we had the ISO on, and then the isotherm, no inverter, just 12 volt. If it hits that and both compressors kick on, both fridges at the same time, it can cause a spike in that low one, and it goes into this UVP cell shutdown faults thing and just shuts off. That was 2 of them. The last one we had, we were charging it. We have external solar panel, and it was charging. I mean, it would have taken like 16 hours, but it was taking charge. We went off, got cleaned up after our hike, and it just shut down. And that time it said it was shore power disconnected and shut down then. So,
but we got that error before we ever even put the ISO in.
Right. So, not sure what's up. I reached out to Volta, well, at least put in a trouble ticket. They're supposed to get back to you in like 24 hours, but part of the challenge here is connectivity where we are. So as a result, just reading online and what I could figure out, if I can get it up to 100% charge, drive around for like another 30 minutes after that, which it shouldn't take long to get up to 100% charge.
We hope.
That should give enough time to get that other cell back up to where it needs to be and hopefully resolve the problem. Fortunately, we have the DJI power bank that we've got the ISO plugged in, and that doesn't draw a ton. And that's the Power Bank 2000, so we got a long time before we have to deal with getting that charged up. So we're out for a Sunday drive on a Wednesday, essentially.
But at least now we get to see all the pretty viewpoints.
Right.
That we didn't get to see yesterday.
In the rain. So we'll get some footage of that while we're cruising along, but that's part of what happens, I guess, day in life, right? It's always something. So that's where we are, or what we're doing.
Yeah.
Well, no luck. We got to 96%, and then just stopped charging. And we did hear back from Volta, but their suggestion isn't going to work. It's like, you should plug into shore power.
And then, if that doesn't work, tomorrow we'll work with you to remote in if you have a Windows laptop.
Which we have MacBooks. I can do both Windows and Mac, but I don't have a Windows laptop with me. So we're going to see what happens next. But not sure what's up with her or what our next steps will be at this point with Bertha. Because we don't have access to shore power for a couple days still.
Yeah. Oh, well, till Monday.
Yeah.
Like 5 days.
5 days. So we will see. Maybe I can talk to them and figure out some other troubleshooting things. But just want to give you a status update. That's what happened. So the drive did charge. It was charging, but then it got to that point and just stopped.
What do you always say?
What do I always say?
Yeah.
I don't know. You tell me.
Semper Gumby.
Oh yeah, always flexible. I'm giving you the bird's eye view as Vic's finished putting her laundry away. I did some laundry.
This is our laundry.
Or our laundry, sorry, it's our towels. So no solution yet, as we said, didn't solve the Volta challenge yet. I got an email out to Outside Van to see if they can help or have any ideas and forget what we can do from there. So just came back, said, did some laundry, made the best of the rest of the day, got some chores done, had some dinner. We'll see what tomorrow brings as far as the Volta and what we can do.
We'll see how long.
Okay,
I won't jinx us.
Yeah, now it's going to go.
Yeah.
Don't talk to Bertha that way. It's not Bertha's fault.
I didn't say it was Bertha's fault.
Yeah, because I think tonight we're just going to chill after the stress of trying to figure this out.
Time to have ice cream.
No, somebody can have ice cream. This guy can't. Somebody's eating the sides because it was overflowing. It took 2 of us to get it out of there.
And we took the lid off and it expanded out of the container. So we got our money's worth on this one.
You did.
I did. It was your money, though.
She was just eating it like an ice cream cone. Look at the top off because it's flowing everywhere. That's all.
Better than making a mess.
I guess that's how Vicky ends a so-so day. Even if it was good hiking and whatnot.
Yeah, ice cream makes everything better. Kind of like bacon.
Kind of. Bacon and ice cream would be perfect.
It would, actually.
Yeah. Morning, world. Or almost afternoon here.
Yeah.
Finally heard back from Volta. They said on the alternator it's not uncommon for it just to get to like 96 or 97%. It never gets to full on there. And we're good since it took a charge and all that. No more faults, so we should be okay. Haven't had the instance again.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, knock on wood. But I'll reach out to them. And I did reach out to Outside Van, like I said, so we'll see if they have anything else to offer. But that was at least somewhat encouraging. Now we'll see what happens. Gonna tell them what we're off to do now.
Now we're off to, what did I tell you it was called?
Melrose Caverns.
Melrose Caverns. So this one's a little different. This one is not just caverns, but also historic. It's caverns that were used by the soldiers during the Civil War. So a little bit of a history tour. Are you laughing at me?
Yep.
Why?
No reason.
Okay, because I'm thinking?
Yep.
Okay. I didn't say though, did I?
Yep.
I did?
Bunch of times.
Oh, sorry.
I try to edit those out for people on our other channel.
So we're going to go check that out, do some errands, do a little schoolwork.
Yeah.
And then hopefully tonight we'll actually have time to have a fire and cook outside, assuming the pavers at the campground are done paving around our campsite. Another reason we made sure we got out of there today, because all we could smell was asphalt, and they were doing sidewalks, so they had the little vibration plate, and it was definitely not a peaceful campsite today.
The little mini dingo, which is like a little dump truck kind of thing, and then they had the bobcats going. There's just a lot of stuff, and it was like, we wasn't relaxing. We'll put it that way.
It's good that they take care of the parks.
Yes.
We just have bad timing.
Yeah. We just finished with our tour. You're only allowed to take photos, so I'll put some of those up while we're talking. This was pretty cool. I thought it was going to be more used by the Confederates, but it was actually used by the Union Army. I said mostly Ohio, Virginia, and Indiana.
Yeah.
Were the 3 primary ones. What's cool down there is all the signatures on the walls. And the Union soldiers, mostly the Ohio Valley regiments, they carved theirs in. They spent more time in there. Prepping dinner, having some kebabs tonight. Got a fire going over there to grill those on.
Yeah.
So we just ran a few errands after we did the cave.
Yep. Did a little grocery shopping, some other errands, fuel.
Exciting stuff. Riveting content. But last night here at Big Meadows.
Yep.
Tomorrow we head down south for our last campground within Shenandoah.
Yeah, so Loft Mountain Campground.
So looking forward to a change. We'll see how the weather is. A little more stormy. We've had a nice few days here. And then
after the first day.
Yeah, after the first day. And then we head out and
make our way, mosey through Pennsylvania, in New York, up to Vermont.
Right. So this is just the beginning of the adventure, as we said. So just want to check in, let you know what we're up to. Nothing exciting today. After the caverns, I should say.
Yeah, but they didn't get to see it because we weren't allowed to film it. So.
No, but I'll put the pictures up.
They'll have to trust us.
Well, I'm going to put the pictures that I took. Trust us, it was fun. And as we said, it was probably like Secret Caverns, which was in New York we went to last year. It kind of had that vibe to it. Not that vibe. Not the,
little more laid back, casual. Definitely not the big tourist kind of attraction.
Yeah.
But a good little stop, especially if you're a history fan as well as a cave fan.
Yeah.